Hello, everyone. My name is Nick, and I work here at the John C. Stennis Space Center. So NASA is doing something really special in a couple of weeks' time. NASA is actually sending the next rover, Perseverance, to the red surface of Mars. What's really unique about this mission is that NASA is sending and will conduct its first test flight of a helicopter on the red surface of Mars. The helicopter is called Ingenuity. This could be the first of many missions to come if Ingenuity is successful. So a flying rover could actually cover more distance than a driving rover such as Perseverance. So for today's activity, we are going to build a Mars helicopter. So the materials that you're going to need, first, we're going to have one large marshmallow, and you're going to have 4 small marshmallows. Next, you're going to have 5 toothpicks, and the template that you'll use, the paper cutout that you'll use, you're going to just need stiff paper once this is printed out. You'll have 1 solar panel. You'll have 2 rotor blades. So let's get started. So what you're going to do first is take the large marshmallow. Now the large marshmallow is actually Ingenuity's fuselage. Ingenuity's height is only about 19 inches tall, and it's going to weigh around 4 pounds. The fuselage is around the size of a softball. So we'll take our fuselage. Inside of it, it's going to have our cameras, our batteries, and sensors. So you're going to take 4 toothpicks that are going to be Ingenuity's legs. Now these carbon fiber legs will be folded in on its flight to Mars, and once it gets to Mars and onto the surface of Mars, then they will be angled out so that it is on the surface of the planet. So we're going to take 4 of our toothpicks. We're just going to place them in just like such here on a bit of an angle. So that's 1 there. We have 1 here. This is 3. And then 4. Okay, so next we're going to use our 4 small marshmallows to give Ingenuity its rounded legs here so that it could actually sit and stabilize on the uneven surface of the red planet of Mars. So I have 1, 2, 3, and a 4th marshmallow there. So now I can actually just sit this on the table just for now. My marshmallow is a little bit sticky here, and you may have to do a little bit of work to keep it from moving around on the table. All right, so next we're going to take our rotor blades and our solar panel. Now what you're going to need to do with the paper that you've already cut out, I've already had this pre-cut, so as I said, you'll get it on a template form just like this here, and you'll cut it out. So what you're going to do, you're going to take a little, I have a little push pin here. And each piece of material that you've cut out, you're going to need to push the pin through the center of the rotor blade just like this here. And just push it through. So that's 1 blade that we have set out. And I'm going to do the same thing with the next blade as well. So what's really unique about actually trying to fly something on a different planet, as we said, it's never been done before or attempted before. This will be the first of its kind. The blades of Ingenuity, they're about 4 feet long, which is quite impressive. Now Mars's atmosphere, it's quite dense than Earth, less dense than Earth, about 99% less density. So the blades are quite long. They're going to spin in opposite directions at around 2,800 revolutions per minute, or RPM. Now, each flight of the Ingenuity helicopter will last around 90 seconds, and the max altitude of each of the flights will be about 15 feet. So now we're going to take our last toothpick here. We're going to go through one of our rotor blades here, and you're going to leave it such as this, of maybe about 3/4 of an inch inside of it. Now our next rotor blade, we have it set, and we're just going to aim it. Once we slide it on here, we're going to leave about 1/8 of an inch in between the two blades. So we'll place our second rotor blade on there, and we're also going to need to place these in opposite direction as well, and we will show you that just right here. All right, and next we're actually going to add Ingenuity's solar panel. So the solar panels, they will help with, of course, charging those batteries, delivering information, keeping the helicopter rover warm as well. So the temperatures on Mars at night could reach about negative 130 degrees Fahrenheit. So it's quite cold during the evening times. And what you have sticking out there is going to be the antenna that will be on the helicopter as well. So the Ingenuity helicopter won't be operated like using a joystick. The information will be sent to the Perseverance rover. That information will then be given to the helicopter Ingenuity, and then the data will be transmitted back and forth to each. And then, of course, the NASA operators at JPL will be conducting and doing all the research there. So we'll have our solar panel just a little bit at the top there. Okay. So now we are able to place our toothpick here inside of the fuselage of Ingenuity. And we will set it in place a little bit there. Let's set our blades in also. And we are complete. So that is what the finished product will look like once you've completed your Mars helicopter. Now, as we said, the blades will spin at about 2,800 RPMs while it's going to rotate and try to lift off on that red surface of Mars. And that is our helicopter. So that's all we have for you today. Hopefully you enjoy it, and we look to see your helicopters here in the future. Thank you.